Come on in, welcome to my home. It is time for my 5 favorites, and these are my 5 favorites for February. That's a lot of F's there. 5 favorites for February. And I've had a lot of fun with these. Some of these are actually going to show up fairly soon. Some of them I'll probably start using a little later on, because the first one that we are going to talk about is a nightshirt. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, well, who on earth wears a nightshirt? And I've been in a few plays where some of my characters wore nightshirts, but I'd never actually worn one. And I thought, well, hey, let's try this out. So I got the nightshirt, and it is really soft. And it is really comfortable. However, and I want to stress this big however, I did find that my legs got cold, which might be because it's been 28 degrees in the morning. But anyway, so that's going to be more something for the summertime, but it completely covers you. It is loose. It is wonderful. I liked it because how soft it felt, and it really is. It's just like wearing an oversized shirt, and like I said, my legs did get cold, so I don't know if this is something that I would wear in wintertime. In fact, I can't even imagine wearing it in wintertime. But yeah, it's something, I'm considering it more like a lightweight robe. You can throw it on, roam around the house, you're completely covered. I liked it. I thought it was great, and I think this is going to be something that I will enjoy. Can you see those? I think you can. Yeah. Those are the moss Easter bunnies. I really think these are cool. I want to stress this. The minute I saw those, I knew that these were something that I had to order. All of these were test items for Amazon Vine, so I did get them for free, and then I could give my honest opinion of these. And I have a couple thoughts on these. These are really, really cool. I think that they're going to make great decorative items. You will see them when I decorate for spring, which actually is pretty soon. But it does have a problem. And one of the biggest problems is the flocking does come off. Yes. That was an issue, because the minute I took it out of the box, I noticed that on my table, there was the little pieces of grass were laying there. So that is something to think about as you're putting them someplace. Make sure that you're putting them someplace that they're not going to, have an issue with. The other thing which is really cool about them is they show up. I'm looking at them. I'm looking at my viewfinder right now, and I can actually see those from here. I'm sure I've thrown in big pictures of them. I like the fact that they look, I'm not going to say that they look real. I'm just going to say that they give you that natural sort of organic kind of, how would I say, organic yet highly sculpted kind of look. I like it. I think it'll be great for spring. It brings a lot of softness and gentleness to the area, because you notice I have a lot of hard lines going on everywhere. So yeah, that is something really cool. I think that they will look absolutely neat in my house, and I've sort of wanted these for a long time, but yet I'd never found anything like them, so this gave me a great chance to test them out. You can dust them fairly easy. I found that running a low-powered vacuum over top of them did work really well, so that's something. I don't know how many of you know this, but my favorite flavor is chocolate. And so when I found a chocolate-scented candle, I had to test it out. Now, alright, so let's talk about this. This is a soy wax candle, and it smells like chocolate. And I honestly mean, as you're burning this thing, it smells like chocolate. I had a few issues. Part of those issues were me, because I probably wasn't smart enough to figure this out. I have an electric candle lighter. Oh, is it electric? Yeah, but it has an arc that you light the candles with. I found that with a wood wick, it does not light those wicks well. So that's something to think about. I also have a regular candle lighter, and oh man, once it's lit, it smells so good. And I mean, my condo will smell like chocolate as I'm burning it. For however long I burn it, it will smell like chocolate. And then once I put it out, it will still smell like chocolate for several hours. The nice part about it is that the wooden box looks really good, whether it's lit or whether it's not lit. It still looks amazing. It makes me so happy. And there is something about, sitting there and you have this candle going and you can smell the chocolate. It's just really nice. I don't think I can see myself using this in the summertime because to me, chocolate is more of a wintertime kind of smell. Probably because in summertime, chocolate melts. But while it's there, oh my gosh, if you have somebody who loves chocolate, this really is a great gift. And that was the other thing. It came in a box that would be very, very easy to gift. So this one I highly recommend. If you like chocolate, get it. If you know somebody who loves chocolate, buy that for them. And I think, in fact, you could buy a couple and then just have one for yourself and one for somebody else. I think you're really going to like these. They look nice and they're really cool. All right, let's talk about the fireworks lights. I have had fireworks lights that you put up, for a display kind of thing, and they're battery operated. They're fine and everything. I talked about those last year. But they call them fireworks lights, but they're more like just wispy little, I guess you would call them fireworks. They're amazing. They're really amazing. I have some solar-powered little ball lights that are outside in my yard. They look nice and everything, but these just look really cool. And the other part about this is, when you get a breeze, they move around in the wind, which is really nice. At night, they really light up the area. I was actually surprised at how much light they give off. And it just is this little cool thing that you can add, which just adds a bit of whimsy to your yard. It's sort of cool when you walk past it. It's almost like you have Christmas lights out there, but of course it's in the fireworks kind of display, but they look really nice. They are solar powered. You have the choice of flashing. Don't start me on flashing. The flashing lights, I do not understand. But yeah, you can do that, or you can have them solid. We were supposed to get some snow, and I was going to get to be able to show you what they'd look like in snow. Didn't happen. I'm sort of happy because I guess some other places got really bad snow. But they look really nice at night. They don't look bad during the day. It is a little bit of whimsy that you can throw out into your yard and enjoy. And it really does provide quite a bit of light, which is really nice. Okay, let's talk grow lights. If you have been around here for a while, you've probably seen my office where I have a whole bunch of plants growing. And originally, I had a set of grow lights which were more purple. Yeah, purple, red. And they were interesting because they had the built-in timer, so you could set them to come on for 4, 8, and 16 hours. However, you had to set them, and if the power went off, then you had to reset them. Wasn't a big fan of that. Plus, they were not that bright at all. Not that bright whatsoever. So I took those lights down, and I put up these new grow lights, which are super bright. These grow lights, you just plug them in, turn them on, and they come on, and they're bright. I mean, they are super bright. My plants are absolutely loving them. They seem to do really nicely. They do have some red in there, which helps with the foliage. It's bright. I mean, so to the point where I now have the ability, using a smart plug, to control this. So in the morning, I have it come on 2 hours before sunrise and then go off an hour after sunrise because I have a south-facing window and I don't need it on during the day. And then I can have it come on, I think I have it come on an hour before sunset and then go off at 8:20. Long story why 8:20. But yeah, it goes off at 8:20. And so during the day, when I don't need the lights on, that's a really cool thing. I can just have the supplement. Now, as our days are getting longer, and we get up to the point where we're going to have 16 hours worth of sunlight, I won't need them at all. So I can just shut that down. But there are a couple things. One of them is I hung mine up differently. They're supposed to be hung up in a grid pattern. I needed a line, so I did mine and hung it up with wire so that way it could hang that way. There are lots of complaints about those lights, about trying to get them in the grid pattern. I guess it's not that easy, but hanging them up the way that I did, I liked it. I like the lights. My plants like the lights. That's the big part. They don't take up much space. They give off a lot of light. And I mean, like, in the evening, I don't need any light in there. Those lights light up the entire room, and it's great. I totally enjoy this. So yeah, this is definitely a great one. Another candle, and this is another gifted candle. Gifting candle. This candle looks really pretty. Like, it has a glass cover. It even comes with the tweezers so you can take care of the wick. There are some things about this which is something to think about, like with all candles. Don't leave your candle unattended. it just comes naturally. But the other thing to think about is when you blow out your candle, don't put the glass dome on right away. There's still some residual heat which can build up in there, and I'm not sure what it would do to the dome. But I like this candle not only for its looks, but it also smells good. It's lavender. It smells really nice, and as it's burning, it fills the room with that scent. One of the things to remember is because of the dark color of the glass casing, I guess, it will not provide glow throughout your room. It will only be coming off the top, so this is more of it's not a candle to light up the room by, it's a candle used for a scent. And it does smell so good. It is just wonderful. I absolutely love this candle. I think it looks really nice. I think it just adds a decorative piece when it's not lit and that dome is on there. I like candles that have something that can go over the top of the candle so you don't have to worry about dust. Also, you don't have to worry about losing the scent, because once the scent is exposed to air, I mean, the more it gets exposed to air, I mean, the scent is going to dissipate. So this way you can at least try to keep that scent a little bit longer. And so far it's worked really well. I'm enjoying this. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. All right, so that is my 5 favorites for February. Yeah, good work on that. I can honestly say all of these I'm using, except for the nightshirt. I haven't used the nightshirt, but I will. All of these things I have out. I am using on them all the time. I think you're going to enjoy them. There are links down below in the description to my Amazon affiliates site, where it does help the channel if you buy through those links, because then a little bit of that money does go back to me and I can do bigger and better things. I can test out these things, but like I said, all of these things were provided for free for me to test out and give my opinion on Amazon Vine. I'm liking these. If you want me to do another video where I talk about things that I did not like that I've tested out, let me know down in the comments. But all of these I think would make either good gifts or nice things that you could enjoy yourself. Well, let me know what you thought about those down in the description. If there's something you'd like to see, let me know about that, and I hope I get to see you again. Oh, yeah, I want to take this time to thank these people who let me test out strange things and watch me as I look at some of the weird things that I get. If you want to become part of the Patreon family or part of the channel members, where you get these videos early and a behind-the-scenes weekly vlog, and you also hear me talk about some of the products that I get, which are some of them are just absolutely weird. You can go ahead and join that and support the channel, but you can also support the channel without spending a dime by liking and sharing this video. It lets the YouTube algorithm know that this is a video that other people should see. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I get to see you again the next time you stop by.